while aside from paint fading, the bodywork's generally very good. We do have a couple of things like this dent and a couple of little dents that do require a bit of work. So what we've got to do for these is sand it all back till there's just the dent and this paint chippiness is removed. Put a little smear of filler into that dent and reshape and contour around. But first things first, we've got to just wet through and rub this down to a keyed level. Aside from the fading on the paint, this mudguard's in really good shape. So actually we've got no repair work to do at all. All we've got to do is give this a surface where the paint can key onto this. So what we're going to use is just a green Scotch-Brite pad, which is quite coarse, and we're just going to work away at this just to produce a completely matte surface, which is going to be ready for us to put the 2-pack primer straight on. The reason this paint is called 2-pack is because it comes in a pack with paint and a hardener. So you've got to obviously mix them before we can use. So first things first, we've got our primer. This is a white primer. Of course, first things out the first things. We've got to give that a vigorous stir because that's separated quite nicely. That's really separated a lot. So good mix of this. This is a stage where things really can go wrong if you don't do them correctly, so just make sure all the pigment is mixed up. Go all the way around it, make sure you've got everything off the bottom. And we're using a ratio of 4 to 1 to 1, so we're going to use 200 ml of primer, 50 ml of activator and 50 ml of thinner to give us 300 ml of paint. And we're only mixing up what we can use. We can mix more up as we go along. Right, that looks well mixed. So 200 ml of paint. This is going to be awkward. Actually, it's not too bad. 200 ml of paint. There we go. That's our first one. Give the activator a little shake. So the moment we put this activator in, this paint then has to start being sprayed. So we're going to put in $50 ml of activator. Give that a stir. You can probably do it all in one shot, but let's stir at each stage. And now we're going to add 50 ml of thinners. Take up to 300 ml. There we go, that's ready to go. Dude, can I borrow you a sec, please?
Picture for my Breaking Bad one.
Right, if you can hold the gum. Hold the gum. Yeah, if you can come into frame and hold the gum. I want to fill up the gun. So we're all good. You'll probably want to go a lot further over because this may drop. Okay, that's it, that's it, that's it. That's the sound, isn't it?
Cheeky.
Pardon you, Vicar. Right, let's screw the cap on. Right, let's head over to the bike. Right, so we have our temporary spray booth set up. Lots of polythene sheeting. Let's get going. Right, so that's all our primer on. Got a good even coat of white everywhere. And next job is going to be hit it with some red. Let's do this funky thing. That's the reddest of every red ever known to man. So what are our numbers? 300, 150, 150?
No.
That's what's written down there.
No, it's wrong.
What
250, 125, 125.
250, 125, 125.
So 125 of that. I wasn't aware of it. It's plenty of hardener for
Yeah.
next time we use it. I don't know, they only sell the hardener in half a litre as well.
250 to 350 is 100.
So it'll be 375.
Yeah, we're just under the 400 because it ran just ever so slightly over.
Okay, that's good.
That's fine.
Let's have to get another fin, isn't it?
You've got to smug up at the.
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. No, I don't.
Just have to lay it on there.
Sure.
So that's makes it up to the 550 from there.
Something like that. We've got plenty of filters anyway, so just chuck that one away.
That's good. Quite good. That's very, 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 so very, very red. Can feel as you put the stirrer through it
That's pretty special.
that it's thicker at the bottom than the top.
You want to move that forward towards you so the camera can actually see it, because at the moment there's two tins in the way.
Oh. So there we go, that's our panels looking an awful lot better than the faded mess we had before. Proof this is something you can do DIY with a bit of patience, a bit of care and a bit of forward planning. You need to know where you're going to put your parts after you've painted them, as well as where to paint them. But yeah, I think the total cost was around £70 for materials and a day. Absolutely well worth doing. This bike looks 1,000 times better than it would have done any other way. You'd had to spend £400 or £500 to get anything any better. Any little tiny flaws can be colour sanded out, so we've got something really solid to work for. So there you go. If you like these videos, do hit the like and subscribe button. Do leave a comment because it does matter on the algorithms. And see you soon in another video.